Today we'll be looking at the screen reader, and the screen reader we'll be going through today is actually installed on the computer, so it came with the computer when I bought it. The reason that this is great is because a lot of students and schools have Chromebooks at the beginning of the year, and the students then can use their Chromebook at school, and a lot of the older students can take them home and use them at home as well. So for students, the cost of the screen reader is free. And for the schools, it kind of is too. They don't have to pay any subscription fees or annual fees. They just have to buy the computer and the screen reader comes along with it. So two great ways to use the screen reader. One is for students who are visually impaired. The screen reader reads aloud websites, apps, documents. When a student is typing, she reads aloud the letters that they're typing and the words that they're typing, and then she can also read the full assignment or the full paper once the student is done. Screen readers are also great for students who need to have their work read aloud when they're done. So if a teacher isn't able to read aloud with the student or isn't able to get together with the student when they're done with an assignment and read that for them, the screen reader can read aloud the paper or the assignment or discussion post, and then the student is able to hear any errors they made or any sentences that don't really make sense. So how to activate the screen reader on a Windows 10 computer? You hit the Start button, you can click Settings, or you can type it in the search bar and pull it up that way. So once the settings is open, you can hit the Ease of Access button, which will pull up a whole list of items like magnifier, contrast, closed captioning, some keyboard and mouse options. But we'll be looking at the narrator, which is the name for the screen reader on this computer. So to turn on the narrator, you just hit the On button.
Starting settings, on, narrator, toggle switch, scan off.
Once the narrator is on, you can also hit the button to start narrator automatically when the computer turns on so that you don't have to go through any of this again with whatever student is using it. There are also some voice options. I currently have it set on Zira because she freaks me out the least. All the options that we have for languages are in English because the screen reader uses whatever languages were downloaded on the computer to begin with. But there are options to download other languages and other voices for students that would need that.
Microsoft Zira, English, United States, 2 of 5, selected, scan off.
So there are two other options, David and Mark, but we'll just stick with Zira for today.
Settings, choose a voice, Microsoft Zira, English, United States. Combo box collapsed.
There are also options to adjust the speed and pitch, which is just on a slider bar, and you can adjust that for your own preferences. And then there are a whole bunch of options like intonation pauses, sounds you want to hear, context read, characters and words you want her to read, volume options. And then all the way at the bottom there is an option for Braille. So you would need to install a third-party software, and then the narrator or screen reader would work in conjunction with that software for students who would use it.
Start button. Type here to search button. Start listening button. Text document 1. Editing. Scan off.
So as you could see on the desktop page, she started to read along the bottom of the desktop bar, which is great for students that would need that read aloud or they didn't quite know which option they wanted. And then once I pulled up the Word document, she read the name of the document and then told me that I was in editing mode. So we'll just type something quickly here.
Shift, capital H, E, L, L, O, hello, space, S, T, U, D, E, N, T, S, students, period, space, shift, capital H, O, W, how, space, A, R, E, R, space, Y, O, U, shift, U, question mark, space.
So as I was typing, she read aloud each letter that I was pushing, and then once I hit the space bar, she read the entire word that I had just typed. So to have her read through what I already wrote, or if I had a full page written to have her read the entire page, you just hit caps lock and H at the same time.
Hello, students. How are you?
I currently have the punctuation setting to have her pause when there's periods or commas or question marks, but you can change that to have her actually read aloud whatever punctuation is there. So that's just a short tutorial on the narrator or screen reader. Thank you for watching.